green, blue, green, blue, auto pay, take action, auto pay, take action. Oh, need bigger monitor. Hey, that was a good game. Hello, friends. I'm Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents, and we are brawling today. It's a Brawlin Friday on Magic the Gathering Arena, and we are bringing the new Spider Commanders, or the villains in this case, because we are the villain today. Maybe you noticed. Hey, welcome back. Thank you, Terrigen. Thank you. Maybe you noticed that there's a card called, we'll get into that in a moment, Cliffhanger. If you haven't already, give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. It helps out the channel. All of you watching on Twitch at Average Zen Presents, thank you so much for joining us in chat. All of you on YouTube watching and leaving comments and liking and subscribing, thank you so much. Bring it in, Zen community. Let's get a group hug before we turn evil together with Druneth, Reviver of the Hive, otherwise known as Jackal, Genius Geneticist, I believe. It is a 1/1 in Simic colors for Trampler. Whenever you cast a creature spell with mana value equal to Druneth's power, copy that spell, except that copy isn't legendary. Then put a +1/+1 counter on Druneth. We can do some fun things with this. We can do some fun things. Number one, we have to have a lot of 1-mana spells. She comes down as a 1/1. So our tactics here are have a lot of 1-mana creatures, have a lot of ways to put counters on her. One of the two should end up with us having copies of creatures pretty consistently. And what's better than copies? More copies. Volo Guide to Monsters. It's also going to double up our creatures there. It doesn't make them non-legendary, so boo. But, you know, it works in a pinch. Errant Street Artist. If we, I believe, use this ability, the copy target spell you control that wasn't cast, you may choose new targets for the copy. I think that means that we get to copy the copy that Druneth makes. We can also do the same thing with Go-Go on the triggered ability of Druneth. When it triggers, we can use that. We've also got things like Roaming Throne. We've also got a lot of cool cards in the name from Spider-Man / through the Omenpaths. Vazine, Two-Faced Trickster, is basically kind of like a creature version of Arhidek's Vile Duplication. In this deck, because it keeps its own name, so we can have it become a copy of Druneth, and it'll still be Vazine, Two-Faced Trickster, which means it gets around the legend rule, which means we get multiple triggers off the same ability, which is fun. Yeah, Beast Whisperer to draw us cards, Conduit of Worlds. Let's address the elephant in the room. We have Primeval Titan and Lumra in here, as well as things like Traveling Chocobo. We are a landfall deck, and has been the trend lately for landfall decks on Arena to be strip mine decks. So to that end, we're playing Icetail Explorer. Lets us play some more lands every turn, as well as a Zeus of the Lost but Seeking. That lets us get our, along with the Conduit of Worlds and Ancient Green Warden, gives us access to our graveyard for lands, and then we just strip mine and blow up all their lands and bring them back and get our lands. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. There you go. Sacrifice this land, destroy target land. So we ramp ourselves even more if we're, and we destroy our opponent's lands in the process. If we put +1/+1 counters on Nadu and other creatures, then we get to put in more lands, and landfall goes crazy. Our biggest fear is actually milling ourselves out with Icetail Explorer. So to that end, we have included in Emrakul the Aeon's Torn in our deck. This is an old school tech because of the last line. When Emrakul is put into a graveyard from anywhere, its owner shuffles their graveyard into their library. It is entirely possible we could get enough lands to easily hardcast Emrakul and take an extra turn, but it's mostly there to keep us from milling ourselves out. Yep, and that's going to do it. If you want the full deck list, you can always hit !deck in chat. Or if you're with us on YouTube, check out that video description link below, and you will definitely get the chance to hit like and subscribe while you're there, if you haven't already. If you have, leave us a comment. Say, hey man, I'm doing my part. Why don't you make better videos? Up against Scions of the Spider, the new 5-mana Cosmic Spider-Man crossover. Gives all the spiders at the beginning of their combat flying, first strike, trample, lifelink, and haste, and it also is a 5/5 with the same. This can be a 5-color good stuff deck using the Cosmic Spider-Man as a beater, or it can be truly a spider tribal deck, in which case, I don't know. The version you'll see in the dual commanders is mostly 5-color good stuff, with a few select spiders in there. And that's the way we built it. Amazonian did it too, which is unfortunate because we wanted to play that. But now we're going to wait. We have had a plethora of good stuff lately as far as commanders are concerned. Alright, we'll see if we can keep our guy. Oh, that's an Emrakul in our hand. That is not what we want to see. You're supposed to be in the library, Emrakul. What are you doing? Alright, we really need a 2-mana creature to keep this chain going, or a way to put a counter on our guy. No blocks. Alright, and they exile something. That's the thing I don't like about this Gloria. It's not until the end of your next turn. It's not until the end of your next turn. Alright, we got a couple of unblockable guys. And now our guy's a 2/2. I think we're going to have to bounce Ether Channeler next turn. No blocks. We'll let you see what you get. They got a Mirkwood Spider and an In-Web guy, so they're truly Spider Tribal. I don't think you see those if they're not. Which might be good for us. Alright, the In-Web. Very nice. This is a symmetrical effect, though. Whatever they choose, they're looking at our hand. Do they choose creature? Because that's all we have. Planeswalker is what you're going to see them pick. Because, yeah, they don't want to raise the cost on their own creatures. Alright, cool. Let's go with Ether Channeler. And that's game. They saw the Emrakul. They saw the Emrakul and they were like, nope. I wish we hadn't had it in our hand, to be honest. All right, and we couldn't even copy the Ether Channeler there. This has been one of the downsides of this deck, is because you're so reliant on getting those counters just right. If you don't get a way to put counters on her, or get a 1, 2, 3, mana curve out in your hand, in addition, then you see, where was this Incubation Druid last turn? There we go. Innkeeper's Talent will also help. Let's do this. All right, Vigo is a new commander. Lets you return target creature card, mana value 1 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield when it comes into play. When it attacks, sacrifice. Like that, trample, menace, haste. Stitcher Supplier. Draw X cards and you put a permanent card of mana value X from Domri. Hour of Devastation, Worm Coil Engine. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? All right, Llanowar Elf probably should not go out first. We should have copied that. But I think we need to ramp. We do have the Innkeeper's Talent. So that's a way to get a counter on Druneth so that we can double up the Incubation Druid or I think Springheart and Anteku actually. All right, no blocks. All right, so we go Innkeeper's Talent. Put a counter on, or raise the level of Innkeeper's Talent, and we wind up putting a counter on the elf. This will pay off though. Okay, because now next turn we can go Druneth, Springheart, and Anteku. Okay, never mind. They besiegeed our. What a jerk. All right, Vincer will do. What a jerk. All right, let's go. We got 5 mana, so we can go Incubation Druid. And then bestow on Incubation Druid. The Fire Crystal, you say? Interesting. They want a mill? Okay, well, you can mill. There you go. Here is a good thing. Let us what do we want to do here? I think we want to go you auto pay, make the druid, and then attack in. No. What does this give us? All right, so we can tap this for a green. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7 available. So we go Nadu. All right, they cast the other side. I think we just take the damage, right? All right, Emrakul is not what we were looking for. We don't have anything in the graveyard either. Man, oh man. Okay. Well, this is not looking great. Okay. Well, let's adapt. And I guess that is it. We'll use the Vincer to bounce Vigo. Bolus's Citadel. Okay. Enduring Courage. Nice. Did they hit a Cavalier Flame? All right. They're going to discard. All right, excellent. Corvold? You've got to be kidding me. All right, I'm glad they ate that. How much more damage will they take? How much more life will they pay? Right now, they're paying a lot. All right, down to 6. I mean, we're just gonna bounce. Oh my goodness, they've done a thing. Okay. Oh, now we gotta ride the shoe puff. You're down to 1, dude. What are you gonna do? You've killed yourself. You've killed yourself. I don't think we lose here. Bolus's Citadel gone mad. Okay. You killed yourself. We didn't have to do anything. Oh, good game. The call of the cards was too strong. They could not look away from the top of the deck. Thank you, Tarzan. Good games. Let's see if we can get a slightly more normal game ahead of us. As normal as you get. We still haven't gotten to do anything. Giada, Font of Hope. Mono White Angels. Okay, here we go. We'll see if we can not screw up our order this time. The question is, I think we actually double up on the Triton Shore Stalkers. So let's go ahead and get the Elvish Mystic down. And then next turn we go Druneth. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, why did it tap like that? Oh my goodness! We should have tapped the Mystic, and then we could have cast the Triton Shore Stalker just then. That's okay. If Druneth lives, then we'll be able to double up twice next turn. Just a 1/1 trample. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Poo-poo UFO. All right, cool. Let's go Triton Shore Stalker. Double up. All right. Incubation Druid. Double up. All right, cool. Bounce the forest back to our hand. And we're good. Next turn we get double Nissa. And then double Volo, maybe? I think so. This is getting crazy already. They need a board wipe. They're ramping with the UFO. Well, they're just going for Giada. Okay, does that mean Druneth dies? Just Druneth? Ossification. Well, I don't appreciate that. All right, then. Oh, let's get the chain going again. Let's see if we can find a way. What we need is a 1-mana spell or a way to put counters on Druneth. Angelic Destiny. Oh, she's already an angel. Why didn't you put it on the UFO? Zero. F's given. All right, Errant Street Artist is a beautiful answer here. All right, let's see what we get, though. We get a blue. We cast Errant Street Artist.
Infecting your body. You lose control.
Too bad we don't have a 2-mana spell. What we do have, though, is a Volo Guide to Monsters that can copy a Primeval Titan.
I don't need nobody.
All right, let's get in with our Short Stalkers.
I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody.
All right, next turn could be absolutely explosive.
Gotta have your body. Gotta have your body. I don't need nobody.
Let me see. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana.
Gotta have your body.
That means we can cast this for 6 and then double up the copy trigger from Volo with Errant, I think. All right, down to 10. Okay. Let's start out like that and give ourselves a blue mana. Then cast Primeval Titan. It gets copied by Volo,
I don't need nobody.
which lets us copy that,
I don't need nobody. Gotta have your body.
which we can then copy that copy,
Just feel.
and we just got a lot of Primeval Titans.
Now. Gotta feel.
I mean, they're tapped, so I think we die anyway, but it's gonna be cool. Let's, I mean, yeah, surveil. I mean, yeah, we're dead unless we can find something with a reach, right? All right, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yes, we will take action. And we'll grab a Ghost Quarter and a Strip Mine. Don't mind those. They're just here for effect. Green. And a blue. Primeval Titan number 3. Take action. And let's get an Ancient Tomb and a Dreamroot Cascade. Green and a blue. And we get another Primeval Titan. Yeah, we'll take action there too. And get, I guess, a Demolition Field and a Dust Ball. Green. And a blue. And then cast Lumra. Get 2 Lumras, and one of them gets Legend Ruled. It does have reach. It does have reach. That might have just saved us. That might have just saved us. right, we'll keep the other guy. All right, did we get anything for our troubles? All right, it's fine. This is fine. We'll adapt. And that should do it. We have a 17-17 with reach and vigilance. Well, we could have gotten in there with the short stalkers, but yeah, we'll see. If they have spot removal, we're dead. We do have 4 primeval titans. Oh my god. Did we just turn around? Do they have not? If they don't have removal, I think we win. Wow. And we've done all this, and we only put 5 creatures in the graveyard. Yeah, the Lumra is the elephant in the woods here. Or elephant in the room. I guess an elephant in the woods is fine. It's in its natural habitat. Alright, now we die. So we're taking 6. We're not dead. We're not dead. Exact fair. Alright, you can cast them, but you can't use them. Yeah, they go for it. Alright. Just not quite. Just not quite. If it weren't for the Lumra. If it weren't for the Lumra, we would be dead. We even got Strip Mine in play. We haven't used it, but we are threatening lethal no matter what. Oh, are we getting roped here, man? Come on. You got an 8/8 Gianna. You've had your fun. You got the Cosmic Grand Zenith out there. Some people. All right, you know what? Since they want to do that, let's go like this. All right, and now let us begin. You get sacked. All right. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. We can destroy you with the ossification, just in case that's a devotion thing. Well, there you go. All right, let's boot up the vigilance. And now. And now. Oh, we attack. 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 Yeah, we'll take action. Yeah, forest. Forest. Auto pay. Take action. Forest. Forest. Auto pay. Take action. Island, island. Uh-huh. Auto pay. Take action. Yeah, we'll get a Lumbering Falls in there. Why not? Auto pay. Take action. Oh, so many lands. Green, blue. Auto pay. Take action. And get an island and a restless vine stalk. Green, blue, green, blue. Auto pay. And take action. Yeah, let's get Urza's Cave and a Fabled Passage. Well, auto pay. Take action. Yeah, Flooded Strand. Yavimai Coast. Oh, need bigger monitor. Hey, that was a good game. Thank you, Terrigen. Yeah, so we're going to need more space. We're going to spread onto your battlefield if you don't mind. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can do that one more time. We got to do some strip mining things. We didn't get to get the Ice Till Explorer. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's him. The one that lets you play lands from the graveyard and play extra lands. That would have been the coup de grace, you see. Not the 24 Primeval Titans. Roxanne, Starfall Savant, likes to make meteors and taps meteors for extra mana, and the meteors kill our stuff. So there's that. Okay, this is not bad. This is not bad. We do need a blue mana. So let's use the Fabled Passage for that, unfortunately. And then we get to go off, I think. Oh, they have their own Delighted Halfling. Oh, excellent. We actually get to do you. Let's get a blue-green breeding pool. Pay 2 life. Get a Land War Elf on the battlefield. We'll copy the Delighted Halfling. Alright, make sure it pays correctly for we use the Land War Elf. We want to use the Land War Elf. Alright, so we go Forest, tap you for a green, tap that for the blue, cast a Delighted Halfling, we get 2 of them, BOGO, buy one, get one free. Alright, now we want to see a 2-drop, or we cast Zamon. Oh yeah, you gonna kill our guy? Sure. It does not matter. Alright, Beast Whisperer. Cool. I mean, we definitely kill Roxanne, right? Alright then. Awesome. I love it. I love it. We have to grow this stuff out of the 2 reigns, man. We're just sitting ducks here. All right, so let's go. I think this works. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have enough. And then Paradox Sculptor. Put the counter on you and a counter on you. There you go. All right, please attack us, Starfall Savant. You've got to be kidding me. A Banefire. All right, we got the Bristly Bill. Elder Gargaroth. Oh my god. We are just up against it so badly. All right, so we go Druneth. What in the world? Okay. No blocks. How are we gonna do this? We go Bristly Bill. Druneth. Land for turn. Put a counter on you. Grab ourselves a green. Put a counter on you. Cast a Gold Vein Hydra for 1. No, that doesn't make any sense. No attacks. Roxanne is such an annoying commander. Such an annoying commander. Oh my god. Alright, well, we have to kill... There's no point in killing Roxanne. The game is over. Because she generates so much mana that if you kill her, she just comes right back. And then right back to doing her stuff. It is such an annoying commander. Whoever designed Roxanne, no, you should be fired. Is it the worst offender in MtG? No. Is it terrible, terrible game design and easily abusable in a commander format? Absolutely yes. Let's try again. My commander rams me, damages you, and makes my treasures usable as mana rocks instead of treasures. Tovalar, Dire Overlord. Alright, they're going to be drawing cards when they hit us with a wolf or werewolf. Yep, that's about the gist of it. Oh, I'm not sure about this hand. But the Springheart Nantuku does give us options. As does this guy here. Yeah, we'll keep it. At the very least, I think we get the Frenzied Baloth. You know, it seems good. Oh, Beast Whisperer, not bad, not bad. Can we get, okay, Bloated Contaminator. We're loading up. We need something to get us started here. We need a 1-drop. Ragavan. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. Nope. Turn 1 or turn 2 Ragavan on an empty board. No, you're not stealing our stuff. I'm not playing that. Not today. Sometimes I'll indulge you, but not today. Heist. Nope. Ramp and Heist. Nope. Just really all these red cards making treasures and doing nefarious stuff. Barry Te Bed Bodacious. Cloud Midgard Mercenary. It's going to be a tough matchup, but we do have things here. He's a equipment-centric commander. We will, we will pay 2 life and go ahead and get Aaron Street Artist down. It does have flash. I always forget that, but I don't think they're going to kill it 03. Mox Opal does nothing currently. Let's go ahead and get you out there, and then I think we get to start going to town next turn. Thran Power Suit. Alright, so let us go ahead and get our land down. And we'll get a blue. Alright, then we play Slitherblade. You use your ability to make another Slitherblade. And we get 3 slither blades. All right, here's Cloud. And what equipment will you get, Cloud? Lava spur boots. Watch out. All right, well, we did not get what we wanted. So let's just kill their Mox Opal. Oh my goodness. That's all it takes? Kill your mana rock? We missed our land drop, man. That's only fair. Alright. Let's try again. Good games. I mean, I guess if you're gonna get salty about a Mox Opal, it was a 0 mana rock. It was a 0 mana spell, dude. We were actually up in that exchange that we used a 3 mana spell to kill your 0 mana spell. I just wanted to slow him down because we needed to be on equal terms as far as mana value. Alright, let's see if we can get a decent matchup here. Soul from Mayhem Dominus is going to double up. Is it non-combat damage? Yeah, it deals double that damage. Non-combat. Is it non-combat or just from a red source? If a source you control would deal non-combat damage. Okay, yeah. Alright then. Well, this is a hand. I'm curious how, in my testing, mocking the X cost spells, it's always questionable. I have to ask myself. But basically, if we pay 0, this is a 1 CMC. Is how that works. So we're not going to do that yet. I'm curious how the warp cost is going to work out here on our Mockingbird. I mean, it is full of burn, right? There was probably no reason for us to play our commander there. They're just going to burn everything. Towards the tower, sure. I mean, this is what we can expect for the rest of the game, right? Just whenever we play something, it gets burned down. Alright, cool. Dragons, eh? Well, we'll see what we can do. What do we have? We need another green source. And we'll play our commander. See if they want to shoot down a 1/1 again. Or if they actually want to move on with their day. No, they're fine with it. Okay. Well, after they've used all their burn spells on our commander, then maybe we'll start playing other stuff. Alright, cool. Let's go Incubation Druid. And we'll pay 1 for the Mockingbird to get a copy of Incubation Druid that flies. Excuse me. And then next turn we drop the Ouroboros and hopefully scale out of their range. There's Sulfum. Alright, double damage time. No blocks. Alright, Ouroboros. Of course, the double damage will absolutely just destroy Ouroboros, so that's fine, I guess. But we do get a lot of mana here because of Ouroboros putting the counters on the incubation druids. No attacks. And then let's go ahead and throw that there. There you go. That seems good. All right, now that we've taken care of each other's commanders respectfully, Chandra. Yeah, they gotta kill the Ouroboros. Okay. Well, that's what we had to do. They're sitting on 5, 6 mana. We're sitting on 4. All right, cool. So, what do we do? What do we do? Let's go down and get ourselves a blue mana. And that gives us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right then. No attacks in the turn. Herbrask, you say? I'm not sure about that. Blooming Blast and Obliterating Bolt. Alright, so they pay 2 for that. And they gift us a treasure. Okay. So that one there. They deal damage to us. And then they're going to try to deal 2 damage to that. And we'll say, no. Actually, you can go back to hand. Oh, we should have flashed out the Enduring Curiosity. All right then, green, and let's go. What are we thinking? I think we go Nadu. And now, hold up, enduring curiosity. We're just in a tough spot here. There is not a lot we can do. They've killed our commanders so many times already. And we're just not drawing any one drops to get the chain going. Okay. Claim the firstborn. No. Goodbye. Mono red doing mono red things. Steal our stuff. Steal your stuff and burn you. Steal your stuff and burn you. And make treasure. Let's try again. I'm not happy with the way that wound up. We can end on a better note. Man, we just got railroaded. We didn't find anything good there. We were lucky just to get what we got. And then they just started killing all our stuff. So what's he gonna do? Vigo, Enforcer of Ig's Crossing, seems to end up being another popular one. Yeah, you sacrifice your stuff and draw stuff. Okay, this is not a good hand. This is a better hand. Alright, so let's go. Are you kidding me with this? Alright, we have to get down Delighted Halfling because we don't have a second colored mana source. Alright, Druneth guy does things, and then let's go Lumbering Falls. We kind of need a 1 mana drop here. I'm questioning. I think maybe we should use Green Sun Zenith to grab a 1 mana drop. Oh my. Stitcher Supplier. Seems to be the hit of the summer. All right. Oh, we got lands on top. I like it. Yeah. Well, let's go. No attacks in turn. See if we can keep our Druneth around for 1 turn and use it to start copying stuff. What do we grab with Green Sun Zenith? That's a question. Haywire Might, maybe? Ravenous Chupacabra. That's something we need to watch out for. Okay, let us talk about Urza's Cave into, we'll pay 1, because we don't want that portal to Phyrexia yet. And let's get ourselves a Paw Patch Recruit. Oh no, it puts it directly into play. That's not what we wanted. Oh no. Okay, we actually want tutors that go to hand. I forgot about that. My bad. Green Sun Zenith is not the tutor we were looking for. But we do have an Ouroboros on top. That will fix things. Alright. What are they picking? Oh my goodness. Well, that's not good. They have a 9/9. And they sacrificed all their lands. And then got them right back. Isn't that interesting? Okay, well, let's go. Let's see. This gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, let's go ahead and get Ouroboros out there. And we have a blocker for a turn or two. And let's just hope they can't kill Ouroboros. We're done. We are done. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're actually good. What? Target creature card in your graveyard perpetually becomes an artifact. You may cast this card this turn. Wait, what? Alright then. Let us tap this for a green. Play Arid Archway. And return the forest to our hand. Oh, doubles up the land triggers. Oh, what? Oh, that means it doubles up Arid Archway. That's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is horrible. Alright then. Well, we don't do any attacks, but we do go Volo Guide of Monsters and get double Volo. Excellent. Seems good. Then we have our own Nissa Resurgent Animist on top. Reclamation says he's got no targets though. This is weird. Do we honestly cast Lumra and get 3 Lumras? With no landfall triggers? Seems like a waste just to get a lot of lands. Well, you also get a big Lumra. Assuming we hit. But Ouroboros actually is going to make it a big Lumra no matter what? Choices. Big creature or big creature? I think we're just getting the salt rope here. They have to have a board wipe to take care of us here at this point. Alright, we have a go-go on top. I think we go Nissa. And they're just going to time out, right? Alright, well, that's not the way I wanted to go out, but we got to do some impressive stuff here. Double Volo. Nice. Ouroboros putting counters on all of our stuff. Nice. I would definitely take out the green Sun Zenith. Yeah, you want to cast the creature that you're going to get. I didn't think about that. My bad. A lot of wheels in motion here. We'll keep that one, I guess. And then that one. And then Breeding Pool. Pay 2 life. Green. And a blue. And then that'll get us in a Shia. And I guess we'll keep the other Ashaya. That Ashaya. We'll do that Ashaya. And a green and a blue. And then we're on 6/6, so we get to cast the Lumra. And it gets doubled and it's not legendary. So we got all of our... We got to eat our cake. We got our cake and eat it too. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's a lot of count. That's a lot of triggers. That's a lot of triggers. Alright. So now we have that. And then that's got to be more triggers. I mean, they have left the game at this point, so we're just kind of playing solitaire at this point. But, you know, I think it's going to be worth it in the end when we attack in for a gajillion damage. All right, and you know what? We'll even go Reclamation Sage. Get some more mana. Ouroboros makes everything huge, and we attack in. Good game. We got all the lands. We have lands. We have multiple Lumras. We have multiple Volos. We have multiple shots. We have. Oh my goodness. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. And we didn't even get to strip mine anybody really when it mattered. So there is that option. You can take that out if you want to. If you don't want to be that person. I normally am not that person. We did it because Arena's the wiki wild west, man. No one cares about Rule 0 here. There's no Rule 0 on the anonymous internet, okay? They're gonna strip mine. That's all I can say. If you see a landfall deck and it's ramping hard, look out for the strip mine. And I really wish that we had more tools to deal with that on Arena, but we do not. They have seen fit to subject us to these horrors, and so therefore, if you're the kind of person that likes to, if you can't beat them, join them. And you like your landfall, there you go. As always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, have fun playing Magic the Gathering, even if your opponents are not.